Hello, everyone. Welcome to this comprehensive class that will take you from making 2x to making 1000x, 100x, 2000x, 3000x. So now, as we all know, meme coins, it's actually crazy this period. Like, the price has been going like very, very high. And lots of you are just jumping in blindly. And at the end of the day, you are, oh God, what mistake did I just make? So now I'm here to guide you. I'm here to help you understand exactly what you're doing. So today we'll be talking about meme coins. So if you're new to crypto, what you all call meme coins today is something we used to call shit coins. So in the past, we called this shit coins, but over time, as Doji and the rest of it actually did good, so it now became meme coins. So let me explain the difference between meme coins and shit coins before we dive into what we have for the day. Like I said, this course is very, very long. So it's gonna take you a day or two. So because after a day or two you've watched the course, watch it like over and over again, jot things down, write things down. Then you also have to take some time to understand the market, and after you've understood the market before you can now start trading. And the most amazing thing about shitcoins is that it has something to call low barrier entry. So what do I mean by low barrier entry? It simply means that even if you have uh $10 or $100, you can still make crazy money from meme coins, because I've actually seen some significant results just by starting out low, because it's important that you start very low so the party don't get over before you even start making money. So even if you to lose 100% on your trade, it's just like $10 that you are losing. So that means you can still continue the chase and everything. But before you go into this, it's best that you watch this video carefully and you understand exactly and everything I am trying to say. So shit coins was what we called it before, but now people call it meme coins. But still, meme coins are still shit coins. It's only few, and when we say few, it can be 10, 20, like the Doji coins, Pepe, and this. But this is like 2 or 3 out of a million. Do you know how many shit coins is created daily, especially on the Solana network? So there are lots of shit coins created daily on Solana network. So many shit coins. Like every minute you will see a shit coin is created. Every minute, every minute is listed. So now you need to understand exactly what you're doing, because if you're just aping it to any shit coins, hoping that at the end of the day it goes very high, like what do we call it? It goes very high, like Doji and Pepe and the rest of it, then boom, you're just going to be deceiving yourself. So now for you to understand this, I'll first explain that shit coins are meme coins, which means they have no value. But the reason why it's called meme is because it could mimic something funny, which is like a cat, a dog, or something. Like there was a coin I was checking this coin that was like 2 days ago, which is Playboy with heart. So this coin was actually moving mad, but at the end of the day, after 24 hours, the coin now is dead, because it's literally dead, because the market cap went as high to like 100 million, I think, and dipped. Now it's about 100,000. So if you had invested $100,000 in it, you're gone. So that's why it's good you understand that. So in this video, I will take you through step-by-step strategies, step-by-step ways, things to look at, for things that you have to know before you start aping into these coins, because these coins can actually make you so much money, and this coin can actually take away so much from you. So now, so these are actually the two tools that we're going to use, but I am very, very familiar with the both of them, but I prefer using desk screener to analyze my meme coins. So desk screener, I will show you the both of them, and you can use whichever you want, but I would go through this video using desk screener so we can analyze ape in, ape out, know exactly what we are doing. So the first thing first you have to get now is to understand the tools which you use to analyze these coins, to know when to buy this coin, or this coin is doing well, or this, that, this, that, this, that. So let's go first into that screener and see how it is, So don't get lost in it, don't get scared. I will make you all understand it better, and the key things you just have to know and what to look it for. So let's go to deck screener now. So now this is dexcreator.com. It said verifying you are a woman. This may take a few seconds. So all you just have to do is to click on this verify. Once you click on it, it's then it loads. So this is how it is. This is just like if you're familiar with exchanges, like if you've been trading on the Binance, the KuCoin, Bybit, OKS, on all this platform, this should not be a challenge to you. But if you are new to this, do not worry, I got you. So now look at this now. These are all the chains where tokens are created on. Like we have the Solana network, Ethereum network, BSC Scan, BSC network, Binance Smart Chain. We have the Arbitrum and the Base. This Base is currently Base was actually created by KuCoin, BSC created by Binance, Ethereum created by Vitalik. So Solana too, but Solana now is actually the king of memes. Like if you want to see this crazy money, it's on Solana. That's where you see this crazy money. So if you look at all this, these are all the pairs. But the reason why this is showing Solana is because Solana is actually the top trending. Like if you even go to top gainers, you will see that Solana will be among the top gainers because Solana is really performing crazy. You see this as Solana coin. You see it's first, then we have the Ethereum second. So anything that have to do with memes, Solana is king. You can call it meme, you can call it me. So Solana is king. So whenever you look at this, so if you want to know the top gainers in the last 5 minutes, you just click on this place. 5 minutes top gainers will show you. Then if you look at the side, you will see percentage increase. You will see 450%, 4,000. So this 4,000% is crazy. 4,000%. This one is 41%, 6,000%, 1,347%. This is like 13x. So which means if you had one soul in this coin, yeah, okay, this Ethereum, so let's just use for instance soul. So if you have one soul in this coin, so it means that you're getting 13 soul. So if you have one Ethereum in this, it means that you've made 13 Ethereum. So which means a $1,000 investment is giving you a $13,000 returns. So this 6,000 so is still the same thing. That's about, this is 8,000 now, this is about 80 soul. So you put in one soul and you get 80 soul. You put $200, you get about 80 times 200. That's a crazy amount of money. So you see 500. So you see all these coins are aping very high, very high. So let's go into what we have for the day. So now you don't need any of this thing. The only thing you need to know now is if you want to trade on Solana, Ethereum, BSC, Arbitrum, Base. But for these videos specifically, we are using the Solana. But then again, we have to use what we call the new pairs. So why am I emphasizing on the new pairs? Because if you look at all of this now, when we start analyzing, it's people who actually sniped in early, that they're actually enjoying whatever profit that our token is making. So if you jump in late, if you jump in at the ATH, which is the all-time highs, then you are buying very high and the market will dump on you. So there are lots of bag holders in meme coins. That's why I specifically created this video, so you can understand exactly what you're doing. Yes, there is so much money to be made in this, but then again, you have to be very careful, because if you're not careful, you are going to lose your money. And when you lose your money, you will have no one to cry to. I remember this is a decentralized exchange, which means anybody can create any coin, anybody can steal your money, and nothing can be done about it. The highest thing you can do, you can see the wallet of whoever stole your money, but you cannot do anything about it. So please pay attention to this video. Make sure you watch it over and over again. So now you could get the app on iOS or Android. But then again, I would not advise you to use the app, because I was using it and I'm not really cool with it, because there are some features that are not really available in the app that you can see on the web interface. So now you don't need to set the watch list, the alert, the multi-chart. You don't need all of this, because if you're aping into any shitcoin, you need to watch it yourself. So no need for this. So no need for you to check the gainers and the losers, unless if you're actually making money from it. Yeah, but let's not be too soft. Try one egg for me. So this is it. So like I'm explaining, you don't have to check the gainers, loser, portfolio, advertise. You don't need any of this. So all you just have to do is, when you see this, when you go into dexscreener.com, you click on new pairs. So now what is this telling you? This is actually telling you pairs that liquidity is added in them. Like if, for instance, now I create a coin and I add liquidity and I pay some kind of money to Dex Screener, is going to appear here. So now if you want to do this, you can go down here and put coins created in less than an hour. So we'll see. So let's wait for it to load. So this is 22 minutes. This are all. So now we can do newest. So when you click on newest, so you can now see. So look at this. So these are all the blockchain. So look at this. This is Sol. This is Sol. This is Sol. This is Helgo. This is Wet. This is Sol. This is Wet. This is Wrap Ethereum. This is Sol. YPLS WB, which is the Wrap BNB by Nice. WPLS, you see Polygon and all that. So these are all tokens that liquidity were added on the smart chain. Abby, yeah, liquidity added on the Dex exchange. So when you create a coin and you add liquidity, pay a certain amount of money, but Dexscreen automatically just gets this info automatically. They use this kind of API stuff to get all this info automatically. But if you pay them, there's some added advantage that you can have. Like you can pay them like $300, and there's some added advantage that you can have. So if you want to see, like if you want it to be accurate, so just click on this, toggle this. If you see change to 23 minutes, 24 minutes ago. So if you do this now, you see it's in accordance, which is 50 seconds in all. So now for us to understand what we are doing now, like I said, this video is specifically for Solana. I'll also do a video on Ethereum, BSC, Base, Polygon as well. So this is specifically for Solana. So you need to understand that this video will actually make you financially free. But then again, you need to understand everything that I am teaching in this video, because if you do not understand everything I'm teaching in this video, you will get lost along the way. So by the way, this is a comprehensive course. It's very long, but then again, I would just fasten it to just show you the key things, so you can know exactly what to do and what to look at for, if at all you do not have money to pay for my course or anything. So let's look on this. So now you see every second this is created, but now we want to focus on the Solana blockchain. So we'll just click on Solana here. So so you wait, it's going to take, my internet is very slow, but then again it's here. So you see, like every minute a coin is created. You see every minute coins are created. And if you look at this, don't worry, we are going to look at everything. So now you see this, now everything here has changed to Sol. But if I leave it at all chains, which means I'll see tokens that liquidity were added on Ethereum, BSC, Arbitrum, Base, Polygon, Avalanche, and Optimism. So so this is it. So now we want to know exactly what we are doing, because while we are in here, we will still go to our Scarlet Draw to still explain everything. But then again, let me explain something quickly to you. So this is the movement of every coin. So this is the first thing you will have to know. So this is the first thing you have to know. So when a coin is newly listed, what happened? The price goes up. So when it goes up, what happened? It reached its maximum highs. If that coin don't have strong, will I say, backing or strong marketing or engagement or whatever, if it apes to this level, the next thing you start saying, it start coming down. And when it come down, it start moving like this. And now what happened to this? This is the end. So what do I say? When a coin move in from here, when a coin liquidity is added at this level, the price goes high to this level, which we call the ATH. So when the price gets to the ATH, so if you don't know what you are doing and you just jump in at this level, then there is no more what would I call excitement, because meme coins are funny, just like funny jokes. Let's say Kevin Hart is telling you a joke, or let's say Basket Mart is telling you a joke. For the first time you're listening to that joke, you feel so, you enjoy the joke. But if you hear the joke over and over again, you get bored with it, you get tired with it. So that is exactly what happens to meme coins. So meme coins is just something created for fun. And now what people are creating for fun, people are using it for fraud, and people are making excess money from it. Like I say, there is no amount of money that crypto cannot give you. Crypto is the highest kind of financial freedom you will ever get. Quickest, fastest financial freedom you will ever get. So now this is the rule. Understand this, because when we go into the chart, I will explain this for you. When a coin is listed first, the coin gets to this level, then come down to this level, and now it's dead, which means the price will just start moving like this. And some crazy people who don't know anything, who don't know that this is a meme coin, will say, oh, the price has crashed, the price going up back here, I'm going to buy because the price is going to go up to this level. You're crazy. First and first, understand the reason behind this. Meme coins are shit coins. I want you to understand this. These are what shit coins. Now you would say, yes, some coins actually did well, Doji, Pepe, and the rest of it, but those coins did well by luck. And I can tell you for sure that you would not be lucky enough to have waited till that will happen. If you're waiting on every coin you ape in, you're waiting for it to perform like Pepe and Doji, trust me, you're going to end up saying crypto is scam. Like when I was on a Playboy with Hat, I was on that Telegram channel, and I was actually going through the comments. Somebody was like, we're going to report you to FBI, we're going to report you to SEC, whatever. The owner of the coin, Hawk was his name or something, he said, go and report me, because you cannot prove anything. Because this is, yes, the blockchain market, it's open. Everybody can see, whoever buys, whoever sells. But then again, one thing you should understand is that you can do nothing about it, because a wallet has no KYC. So it's just your seed phrase or your key, whatever, and you're in. So you have to understand the reason behind shitcoin. So whenever you want to trade shitcoin, make sure you know that shitcoin is a shitcoin. When you go to the toilet, you don't sleep there forever, regardless of how you're enjoying whatever you're doing in there. You go in and you leave. So that is it. So there are people who actually buys the coin at this level. So when you buy the coin at this level, you're called a sniper. So there are lucky people, there are snipers who actually ape in at this level, then watch the coin go high and high and high and high and high. Then once they see the volume start dropping, low, or the buy pressure is dropping, immediately they close their position and they're out of the trade. But then again, once you are fortunate enough, I will explain how to snipe and how to trade. There are two different ways to enter or go into a meme coin. One, you snipe, and the second, you trade. So understanding the sniping and the trading are two different things. So the sniping is not something that have to do with so much technicalities. The trading too, you have to understand exactly what you're doing. Like I said, this is a very long course, which means it's going to take you a day or two to go through the video, finish, and the third day I can guarantee you that after you've done all of this and you go into the market using all the caveats that I'm going to show you in this video, I can guarantee you that you will definitely make something very, very profitable out of it. So now when you ape in at this level, it's you're a sniper. But now, one of the rule of crypto, any crypto at all, you can go back to any market at all, any market in this world, go there and check this thing I'm saying and understand something. I'm heading somewhere, but the secrets more will be revealed to my students. So let's just understand something. Whenever a coin is, let's say a coin is created, no money is added to it, no liquidity, nobody can buy and sell, because liquidity is actually the amount the creators of the coin put in there. So if you buy and sell, like to make the markets easy to go in and go out, just like you go to the market, if there is no if the buyer has cash, the seller has cash, it will be easy for the buyer to buy and the seller to give him whatever he bought and also collect cash, and just like exchange. So liquidity enables exchange. So if there is no liquidity, there is no exchange. The only way you can exchange a crypto, if the crypto don't have liquidity, is if you send it, like you send it. So when a crypto is listed on a decentralized exchange, liquidity must be added, which means you must put money there. So that money you're putting there will help buy and sell. So now when a coin is created, the value is flat. Let me make it better. So when a coin is created, the value is actually flat. But then again, when a liquidity is added, what happens? The price start moving, because now people can buy, people can sell, people can buy, people can sell, people can buy, people can sell. Then it can possibly get to the all-time high, and people can buy, people can sell, people can buy, people can sell, people can buy, people can sell. Bam. And once it gets back to this level, it means that there is no more liquidity in the market, which means that whatever you're buying and selling, you cannot even get your money out. Your money is stuck. And you cry and you be like, oh God, crypto is this, crypto is that, crypto is this, crypto is that. So now you need to have this mindset. You need to understand what we call a sniper. I say something we call a sniper, and another thing we call a trader. So now, for you to become profitable in this market, you need to know what is a sniper and who is a trader. You understand? So a sniper will actually get into this market once liquidity is added at this level, and actually leave this market before it even gets to this level. Most snipers will leave once they are in 50% profit, 100% profit. They are already out of the trade. So whatever happens afterward is not their business. They'll go to the next market, enter where liquidity is added, and leave before the party is over. So most of you don't leave when the party is over. That's why they say a great comedian actually leave when the ovation is the loudest. Abi? Yeah. So you leave when the anxiety is there, when the community are pushing it. Oh, this coin is going to the moon. Oh, is this? First thing first, I tell my students, understand that this is a shit coin. So which means this is a piece of shit. Once you've made your profit from this shit, you have to run away. You have to flee, because like I say, the opportunities will always come. Like every minute, coins are created with the same opportunity, with the same mentality and sense behind it. So now if you understand how to snipe the market, if you understand exactly what to look at when you've sniped, once you're in 30, 50, 100 profit, you should be out. You should be out. That is just the thing. You should be out. Don't wait for your 0.000007 for one of the token to become $1. It might not even happen. That's like 1 in a billion chance, and that is like impossible. So now you need to understand the mindset of a sniper. So a sniper goes in, just like if you have a target to kill, if you have somebody you want to kill, you snipe. Once you've targeted the person, pam, you've killed the person. Once you've killed the person, you're out of that place. Snipers don't just come out and start shooting crazily. No, a sniper is hidden somewhere. He snipes. Once he kills, he leaves. You understand? Because your life is in danger. Because when you snipe and you don't leave, everyone knows where the attack is coming from, and boom, your life is in danger. So now understand this. So this video, I'm going to focus more on sniping, so you can understand how best you can know exactly what to do. So now I've explained what sniping and trading is. So now we'll go into this. So now look at this token. Look at this. This one was created 1 minute ago, but in 1 minute ago, it already had about 54 buys. Okay, let's do. It had about 83 buys and 537 people sold. Can you imagine? So these people who bought here are the unlucky people. Most of the times, there are things you look at for before you ape into any coin. Okay, just look at this one. created, liquidity was added about 54 seconds ago. It already has about 37 buys already, 117 sells. You see, the market is dead. So now I will go into this and I will explain something. I will explain something to you guys. So let's go into anyone. Let's just go into this one. So let's go into this. So let's just use this one. It was created 11 minutes ago. So let's go into this step by step. We keep climbing. So these should not confuse you. If you're new to charts, they should not be like, oh god, what is this? Now they should not confuse you. This is not something that I will explain it and I'll make it easy for you to understand. So if you don't know what candlesticks are, you don't know, please go back and watch my videos and you understand what candlesticks are. So now I will explain. So now, first rule first, for you to be a sniper, you must be on the 1 minute, 1 second time frame. So if you are on the 1 second time frame, so you will see what I'm talking about. So whatever I explain, whatever I'm teaching you, you can also go back. That's why I say after watching this video, you can fund your account with $20 because the transaction fee, cost and everything is very affordable. It's about, even if you're using a bot, that's about 0.05 Solana, which is about 50 cents or 60 cents. So that's not really it's not really going to cost you anything. So now look at this markets. Look at this markets now. So now, like I explained to you guys earlier, if you can understand the secret, you will be profitable. So now I said when liquidity is added to a token, what happens? The price goes high. When liquidity is added to a token, the price goes high. So the reason why it's best as a sniper to use the 1 second time frame is because now you're hoping to go into that trade before 1 minute. So when you use the 1 second time frame, which means you will see about 60 candlestick playing out. So when you've seen 60 candlestick playing out, you've understood exactly what's happening in the markets. So now you're not just jumping 1 minute time frame, you're waiting for the second minute to jump in. No, use the second, because as a sniper you need to be the first wave, because most of this shit coins, they die before let's say the good ones 24 hours they will die, the bad ones 5 minutes they will die. Rarely will you see the one that dies like, let's say, 2-3 minutes. That's because if it happens like that, know that people are already holders of the coin, which means they probably had some platform where they sold the coins and all, and maybe did like pre-sale and the rest of it. So people were actually holding it, and people actually had bots that were actually triggered to sell immediately. The coins are actually, liquidity is actually added to the token. So that's the crazy thing. So now again, as a sniper, now you need to use the 1 minute time frame to the 1 second time frame to understand the overall movement of the markets. And one of the things you should know is this: opportunity comes every time. When you're trading shitcoins, the opportunity is endless. It's not something that okay, if you trade today, tomorrow, you miss this chance, you're not sure of the next chance. No, don't think about that. Just understand exactly what you're doing and know exactly what to do. And when you're using the 1 second time frame, you are actually trying to see the overall movement of the markets. So when you see the overall movement of the market, you understand exactly when to go in and when not to go in. Exactly when to go in and when not to go in. So now when you're using the 1 second time frame, remember the coin will be listed, boom, and the price will go high. So now if you jump in without understanding this, you might be jumping in at the 0.35, which means the price is actually at 0.4 now. So you have to wait for like maybe the next 10 minutes before you even start seeing your profit, and most time you will not see your profits. So if you want to snipe in, I'm trying to explain sniping in and trading, but I'm focusing on sniping in. So now, when liquidity is added, most of these people who are actually creating these coins, they have what we call bots, which are in the background, which means once it's created, the bots will do fake buys and push the price up, because it is impossible for a real person to buy the coin immediately the seconds it is listed. It's impossible unless you're using a bot that's already maybe the bot is connected with what we call which platform is that? The bot is connected with let's say pancake swap, let's say uniswap. The bot is there, which means once liquidity is added, the bots buy immediately. But even at that, you cannot ape in the immediate second, but now you can ape in the first 1 or 2 minutes. So now how do you ape in the first 1 or 2 minutes? Is this: you need to understand that if you're using the 1 second time frame, which means it takes 60 candles to form 1 minute, 60 candles to form 1 minute. So now in that 60 candles, you already know your highs and your lows. This is a secret that most of these people who are telling you this coin, buy this, they are shilling it because they already entered, they already ape in early, and you the crazy person who don't want to slow down and learn, you're making this mistake. So now if I saw this coin is actually listed, because you're going to see the seconds on deck screen. So if you actually see this coin listed, so now all you have to do is to do what is to wait. Now watch the markets. Once the coin is listed, if you are on the 1 second time frame, you'll see the price go high, and after it goes high, the price is going to come down. So what does this mean? It means that probably the people who actually created this coin actually had some kind of bots, or some people actually bought the coin earlier and they have some kind of bot set, so they're buying and they're selling at an early stage. So now all you have to wait for, as a very, very good sniper, all you have to wait for is for the price to at least calm down lower. Then when the price is this low, so now you now have to, probably you can just quickly just use your there's this bot I use. It actually gives me the advantage of setting what we call a resistance and a support. So which means even if I'm sniping in already, I can set a limit order, so which means a price I want to buy. So now you already know that the bot's price is going through like this. So now you can just, while these seconds are still wasting, you can set your limit order. Once it gets to 0.156, let the bot actually make the buys for you, because manually you cannot do this. I'm sincere to you, you cannot do this manually, so the bot will do it for you. So you will see that if you had set it like that, the bot actually made that purchase for you. So you will see that now you will get in at this level, and before you know it, let me go to the let's use the 1 minute time frame now, so you can see what will happen. So you use the 1 minute to make your entry, so that way you are sniping. Oh god, I just revealed a secret for free. But then again, I want you all to make this money, because when you make this money, you can now say, oh Mr. Cloud, I want to pay for your course, I want to know this beta, and gladly I'll show you. So now you see, with that strategy alone, you have actually sniped the markets. So when people are talking about sniping, they don't understand what they're actually doing. So now remember, I said I was on the 1 second time frame. So I said I'm going to set my bot to make a buy at 1.5 something, 1.5 something. So now you see, when you've made this limit entry, you've told your bot, buy this, use this limit order. Once it gets to this price, go into that trade for me. So now you've already set that bot already, because you've understood the sniping mentality, which means you've known that this is how sniping works. Once a coin is listed, don't just be on the 1 minute time frame waiting for it to go high, go down. No, it is in the 1 second. It is in the seconds that things are actually happening, and if you miss out, you miss out the snipe. So now you see, if you had gone in at that level, there is no how you would not be in profit. Because me, if I snipe and I'm in the trade and I'm seeing that, oh, it's still green buys, and I see this red candle here, I'm out of the trade. So now you see, this snipe move alone has already given you 2x. So which means if you had $1,000, you now have $2,000 profit. If you had $3,000, you now have $6,000 profit. If you had $10, you now have $20 profit. So now the reason why sniping is actually the key to trading meme coins is because when you snipe early, you leave early, because it is in the seconds that the movement is happening. It is in the seconds that you know, okay, this market is going to dump, or this market is going to crash, or this market is going to die. So in the seconds, that is when everything happens. So that's why I am teaching you now, so you can become a very, very good sniper. So when I teach my students the secret, when I teach them things like this, I open their minds. So when I open your mind, first thing first, I want you to know, that's why in the intro of this video, I made you understood that this is a shit coin. Like when you're taking a dump, this is a shit coin, which means the coin can go to zero, the coin can go high, but you never can tell what will happen afterwards. You never can tell. You can't say, oh, you want to make this 9,000 profit, you want to make this. These people, the people who are actually making this profit, are actually the early snipers. So if you want to trade a new meme coin, you must be a sniper. And now while you're sniping, while you've already known your entry, you've already known what you have to do, before you even say you want to snipe on this coin, you want to know exactly what to do. So the first thing first for you to do is to check this now. Now this is another thing again. Now I've showed you all now how to snipe, but now before you snipe, there are things that you need to know. And if you do not know these things, you are going to lose money. So let's go now. Let's start from the first thing you have to know. So let's go back to our Xcal draw. So the first thing you have to know is what we call the liquidity lock. So now I will explain what this liquidity lock means. So now if creators of new tokens actually have their liquidity lock, it means that they cannot just rug pull or sell off and collect your money. Yeah, because once they've locked the liquidity, now it's to enable you buy and sell easily. But now you should know something, that even if there is this lock, there is still something else they can still do and still steal your money. That's why you can see just now, after you've watched this video finish, go to deck screen, just start checking everything that Mr. Cloud has showed you, everything I've showed you. Just have your book written down, have your notes written down, just start checking it. And after you've checked it, you will understand that this is just a secret I'm revealing to you. And with this secret, you will make money. Like I say, learn before you earn, which is before you say you want to make money, you need to know exactly what you're doing. So now look at this now. So now you need to understand something we call the liquidity lock, which means there will be a sign of a padlock beside the token. Like if you click on it, as I clicked on this, so you see now there is this sign here, this lock here shows that the liquidity is locked. But then again, these people can still steal your money. But it is risky because when the liquidity is locked, it means that they actually put little effort, even though they have intentions of defraud, because every meme coin is fraud. Trust me. If it happens by luck, it's few. It can be 10 out of a million meme coin, or 1 out of a billion. So now the first thing first you have to check is this padlock. But most of the times, if a new coin is listed, that is why before you start checking the padlock side, make sure you've already sniped and already know where you want to go into this market using the 1 minute time frame. So while you're on the 1 minute time frame, when the coin is listed, wait for the price of the coin to come down, because since it's still the 1 minute candle, the price will come down and the price will still go up, because those developers, people who actually develop this coin or have this coin listed on this platform, will actually do this to entice buyers. Because it's crazy that the first 1 minute of a coin listed is already a red candle, so they would do everything possible to make sure it's not that, and they would even use their own personal money most of the times to buy these coins at this price, so they can actually make money from people who do not know exactly what I'm teaching. So now, so I've said the first thing first you need to know is a liquidity lock. So this lock sign, but most of the times when a coin is newly listed, because deck screen actually takes a while before they analyze, their boat goes through their whatever to approve this lock beside it. So while you're waiting for this to appear, make sure you've already known your entry. But the reason, the benefit, the risky thing about, and the best thing about the sniping is that whatever they do, whether they lock or they do not lock, you're already going to be in the market and you're already going to make your money. But this is just things for you to know that, okay, this meme coin has potential, this meme coin is actually cool, and this meme coin is actually very, very okay for you to go. So now another thing again we have to check again is something we call the rock check. So there is this website I use to check rock check. So that is if I'm still waiting for my limits entry to hit, or I'm waiting for my bot to make my entry. So while I'm waiting for this, I would be going through all this check, and all these things I do it immediately, because you have to open all these tabs immediately. You have to run all of this immediately. So I just go to this place. So now rockcheck.xyz, this is where I do my check. So now after I've seen that, okay, this token actually has this, yeah, okay, that means I need to still check whether it can be rogged. And now I would say explain. So let's just go. So you see, now you don't have to go the pair, you don't have to go the sold, you just have to check the token name, which is Kong. So you go to Kong, you just click on copy. It's a say address, copy to clipboard, you go to check, you paste, and you do check. So you see, this actually is telling you that, okay, this coin is actually good, low amount of lippy providers, which means people who actually added liquidity probably are the developers. This doesn't mean mutable data, it doesn't mean, but then again, you've seen this good, so which means this is actually a cool sign. So you see the top holders, which is people who actually have a whole lot of this token in their wallet, they are just 13%. So if you can see like 5% top holders or 2% top holders, that's a gold mine, that's a gold mine. But this is just a way for you to be safe, okay, you understand? So while you're still waiting for your boat to go in, the second maybe it can take a minute before your boat actually makes an entry. And so don't worry, I might create the video for free of how my bot works and the bots I use, or then again it might just be a paid class. So then I'm just showing you what to do, and you can go ahead and do your own research and make money from it. So you see, it's just 13% of the top holders, so which means it's actually quite okay, which means these people cannot actually dump like 50% of the market at the go. It's gonna take gradual before they can crash the market. But then again, checking all of this, know that this is also could be a scam. But then again, there's something you have to also look at for. But before I explain that thing, it's very important. I'm going to explain something to you now. Another thing again you have to check is this: websites, Twitter, and Telegram. So whenever you see this coin, you see a token you want to buy, you want to snipe in, I've actually seen at the top of this, because if you go to other tokens, so let's just check, let me just show you something. So like I said, I want to show you guys something. So if you check this now, you see that this actually has websites, Twitter, Telegram. So let's just go to one of these rock pools. Okay, let's focus on new pairs. So those have actually been moving mad. So let's just check it. We're doing all of this together so you all can understand. I want you to open your mind. Kind of money you're gonna make from crypto, it's not something you have actually fathomed before. It's beyond you. Like before, the liquidity was like 2 billion, now it's about 581 million. It's like people are aping out, people are running. That's about 2 million transactions in the last 24 hours. My network is quite slow, so while we wait for it to load, let's just wait a little. So I want you to understand something first before we go into this. My network is very slow, so before you even start trading, don't use the kind of network I use. I don't want to call names of the people that's actually causing this ball. Then again, make sure you have a very strong internet. You can use a Wi-Fi preferably, and before you even want to go in, make sure you've opened tabs, seen how, or you can use fast.com to know how fast the internet is. So because when you have all these delays, it will actually slow your investigation before you actually invest in the markets. So now let's just check something. This is actually a rock pull. You see, they actually crashed this coin to so that's why the reason why I say that you should always check for, what is it called, liquidity lock. You see, this is a liquidity lock, but then again, they're still defrauded in the market. They're still, because these people are crazy. They can actually create a coin, lock the liquidity, because this is what developers do. After they've locked the liquidity, then they can send that coin to a normal wallet and sell from that wallet, and they actually have thousands of it. So now, if you actually was a sniper, you are my straight sniper, you would not be in this loss, because on the 1 second time frame, you would have your limit entry, you would have known exactly what you are actually doing, and you will not be buying at these highs. So probably you'll be waiting for the price, and at the end of the day, before you know it, your order won't take place and you would be safe from this damn loss. So now, something I want to show you all, very important. This is very, very important, because when it's a meme coin, even though it's a shit coin, there are people who actually invest efforts. There are people who actually invest money. So now look at this coin now. There's something you will see in this coin. Just look at this place. Look from this Pony, I don't know how it's pronounced, Solana, Radium. Look at this to this place, and look at this other coin. Look at this to this place. Now, if you look at this two coin, you will see that this coin is safe. This coin is crazy. Now, what did you notice? In this coin, you can see, oh God, I'm revealing secrets. You can see websites, Twitter, and Telegram. You can see their logo here. But in this coin, now, sorry, you cannot see anything like that. Maybe if you now go down here, you cannot even see anything like websites. They don't even have any of those. You see, they don't even have, you just added search on Twitter and all this shit, nothing. But now, the reason why you should look out for this, whenever I see this kind of a thing, I see this website, Twitter, good, I am intrigued, because first thing first, I said liquidity lock. But now I've also explained that with the liquidity lock, they can still steal your money. They can still dump the coin. The coin can still die, because it's a shit coin. It is a coin created out of an idea, out of a funny joke. Just imagine you go to a comedy club or something, and you laugh over a particular or a specific joke. The next day you come again, you laugh. The next one, the joke will not be funny. So when that hype is down, the coin starts dying. So this coin being at this level, all these things here, doesn't mean that this coin will not die. It's definitely going to crash, unless if it's lucky to go high as that of Pepe and the rest of it. So if you are a sniper, you would not be in this straight now, because the outcome of this you cannot tell. So let's go. So now I say something. Now watch out for this. So why is this important? Why? Is because before you see a token have this kind of logo here, have this website, Twitter in this place, because some of them you will have to go down to this level before you see those ones. Now this is not it. Anyone can have this and they can still rock you, but this is it. So if you see it, it has this at the front of it. It shows that, okay, they actually put in an effort. What does this effort mean? It shows that they actually paid Dex Screener to have it here. So all these things I'm showing you is just caveats. It's just things that you have to know that, okay, as I'm going through this process step by step, I'm not going to make mistakes. So now you see at this level now, you see that they have it. So which means you can just easily toggle, visit the websites, visit the Twitter page, visit the Telegram page. But look at this one. This one doesn't have it. And you see, maybe it doesn't have it down here. It has this Twitter, which means it's a shit. Like I would even give it another shit. They are all shit coins. They are all shit. Even if it goes to a million market cap, 10 million, 100 million, it's all shit, because there is nothing backing it. It's just like memes. But they're actually good ones, which I'm just showing you also. But with all these things I'm showing you, you cannot be certain on which will get to 10 million market cap, 100 million or thereabouts. So this is it. So this is what you have to know. So when you click on the token you want to buy, pump, you've clicked in, make sure you check here. If you don't see any of those things there, it's a red flag. If you don't see it lock, it's a red flag. But if you see this now and you see this, it's kind of a good to go. And you also go to your rock check, you check it, you see that it is good, green, 400 risk analysis. That's actually quite okay. So let's just check this risk analysis. You will see that probably 90% of the token is actually held by the developers, which is, let's just check. So all these things I'm showing you is just things you just have to check. You see, it's even telling you danger. So if you had even checked this earlier, you would have still seen this danger, because a wallet has about 97%. A wallet has about 97%. I mean, this person can crash this market to zero. You understand? But if it's like 5% or 4%, that means this is going to be very, very excellent. So this is dangerous. So rock check is something you check. One, you also check for the what is it called, that logo, that thing I showed you earlier, this thing. Also check that they actually paid this price, because this is about $300 you have to pay this money. So for them to pay this money, which is to add their socials, it shows that, oh, this meme actually could be something reasonable. So these are the kind of memes, if I want to trade, I trade. I told you all there are snipers in meme and there are also traders in meme. The snipers makes the most money. The traders also make money, but the traders are sure of what they are doing, because as a trader, you're not just jumping in the trend. You're allowing the market play out. You're having strategy and you're going in. So in my course, I focus more on trading and also secrets more in the sniping strategy. So I've showed you guys all of this. So now another thing again you have to check again. Another thing you have to check, it's the volume. So the volume is actually very important. The volume of buy and sell is very, very important, because now we explain something. So when you see the volume of a token, that red and green something is going high like this. Volume is going high and the volume start coming down, and the volume start going like this, like the buy, the red and the green candles start going like this, start going like this. It shows that the volume is actually very, very low. So there are people who actually trade using the volume, and it's very important you check that, but that's more like advanced. So just like this coin now, if you look at this coin now, you'll see that even though the price is actually very low, you will notice there are more of green candles compared to the red candles. But if you look at this bullshit, you see that after they pumped it, boom, what did they now do? They now started red candle dumping. The candle is dead because no more activity. Nobody's buying, nobody's selling, everybody have gone back to their house. So I've told you all something. Please write this down and make sure you watch this video over and over and over again. Make sure you watch this video over and over again. So now I've told you all, you need to check the volume. You need to see how it's performing so you can know exactly what you are doing. So another thing again is this. I will show you all. This is very, very important. Very, very important. I have, most of the times, what I do sometimes in a whole day, I just watch the market. The rule of the market is that what happens today must happen tomorrow. Just like candlestick, Bitcoin dipped to, went as high to 60,000 as of 2 years ago, and dipped lower to like 18,000, 19,000. Now it has gone as high to over 70,000, which means probably it might still dip again and still go back high. So if you missed opportunity, do not worry. Opportunities will come every day. So in this meme coins that we are in, because this is the bull market and this is the season of meme coins, until when people start realizing that, oh, this is shit. So before they start realizing, make sure you've actually made your money out of it. But even if they realize that people who actually meme coins had made them 10x, 20x, 100x, and the most crazy thing is, if you actually got your 10x, 20x from meme coins by luck, not that you know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, in most cases it's luck, but then again, you need to know some certain things, which is why I'm actually making these videos. So you actually know these things. So if you know these things, you know what you have in check, you know what you're looking for, you know what exactly that you want to watch out for before you make your money. So another thing again is bots. I've actually experienced this in a coin I wanted to buy. I wanted to purchase this coin. I was about to make this entry, but then again, while I was on the 1 second time frame and I was watching the buy and the sells, there's something I noticed. I noticed that a bot was actually buying, like you actually see a bot when you check. Let me just write it out. You actually see bots buying tiny chunk. So you will see something like, let's say something like 0 points. It might be buying 0.002 worth of it, or you see something like 0.020 point. So why is this thing actually going? Because the more transaction it has, the more it feels as if people are buying, but it's actually not real. It's not real. It's fake. It's not real people that are actually buying and selling. So how do I know this? So when I'm on the 1 second time frame, 1 second time frame, seconds, I don't know, it could be seconds time frame. Let me just use seconds time frame. English is not my first language, so however I speak, just make sure you understand what I'm saying. So now what I do is I will now start watching this level. So when I now start looking at this level, I'll start checking, oh, is a particular kind, it's a particular address doing a buy and a sell, like buy, sell, buy, 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 buy. You understand? If I say particular address doing buy, 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 like immediately this coin is listed on DEX. So if I see, like for example, now if for instance now this is like the first seconds, and you're seeing like J5Q KDP something is buying like 0 point something, you see this same J5Q, maybe you now see another one again like Q22Q. You understand? These are all bots, and most of the times bots like this were actually created by the developers. Because if I want my bots now to buy something, if I want to set up a bot that actually snipes in before the coin is actually listed on DEX, I would not be putting in $0.002. No, I would like put like $5, $10. So if I make a win, I make a win. If I make a loss, I make a loss. You understand? So that's how a logical thinking person behaves. But when it's others people who just want to be as if the coin is actually performing well. So if you don't know this, please, while you've analyzed the first seconds, like I told you, this is what you look at for. Then again, while you're waiting for it to hit, for you to go in, to jump into the market, you will have to check all of this thing. Check the address that are buying. Check them. If it's the same, just go back to a new coin. Just don't feel like, oh, you're losing that. Relax. This opportunity happens every day, but then you need to know these caveats so you don't end up losing your money. So when you look at the boats, you see the boats buying tiny chunks. It shows that is a big time trash. So now I've showed you all what to check. The 1 second time frame, first thing first, you know it has dipped, it's consolidating. You make your entry with your boats, then you then start watching the market. But then again, once you've just mastered this thing, because if I just come into a chart to analyze from the 1 second time frame, I've already checked this automatically with my eyes. I'll always I can open like 2 tabs of a particular coin. The other one I'm just refreshing. Then here I'm making my analysis. So if I see that, okay, this lock appears, I see that this is actually visible here, then I now draw my line and know my entry is above this line. Then I now, because if you're sniping the markets, and you wait for the market to crash down lower using the 1 second time frame and you go in, there is no how you're going to be buying at the highs. It's never possible, because it's just the first candle. So after the first candle, they will try as much as they can to make the first candle green, the second candle green, before they even decide to do whatever bullshit. So when you've sniped in, you're already in. After the first second large green, just find a way to just leave the markets immediately. If it's Igbo, we'll say Ozubo, just leave the markets immediately. You understand? So these are things you check. So I open 2 tabs of the same token. I'm refreshing so I can see this. Go ahead. My rock check is always on standby. I've already pasted there. You understand? So these things should be done under a minute. You understand? Because after the first candle, your boat should be aping you in. You understand? So these are things you actually look at for. So then again, this is also something you also know. So, but this is kind of traders, if you are trading, because if I am trading this market and I've made all my analysis already. I've known that this token, they actually have some effort. I've checked their socials when it actually got back to this level, because remember earlier in this video it was at this level I said I was going to buy and I sold. If I want to trade now, I will now start watching the market come back to this level, and I see how the market reacts when it come back to this level. I can now make a buy entry and watch what happens, and probably be watching if it breaks back in here. Then I'm saying that okay, it's dying, it's dead for the day, and thereabout. So you have to understand this thing. So now that is how a trader would think, but a sniper would think just the way I am thinking, because these are all shit coins. You take a shit, you leave. You take 50%, 100%, 200%, you leave. There's this concept I actually use, and I'm not advising you to do it. What I do is, if I am sniping into any token, I must get at least 100%, at least 100% of it. Once I've hit 100%, I close 50% of my entry with my bot. I watch the market. Once I hit the other 100%, I'm out of it. So another thing again you should do again is to check the community. So if you have time, because now when you're sniping you would not have this time, but if you're trading now, you've seen this, maybe you've used the 1 second time frame, you watch how the market worked, and you say, okay, if you had gone in at this level sniping, this would have been how it would have played out, and now it's at this level. Okay, what will happen if it comes back to this level? Can it break back up or so? Now again, you can now have free time to check the website, to check the Twitter, to check the Telegram. Now again, I would advise you, don't check telegrams of all these meme coins. Don't check telegrams. Don't check telegrams, because on telegrams you cannot know if the engagements they are real, because that's not where the real people are. What you have to check is Twitter. So when you check the Twitter, you check the engagement, you check how many followers they have, and check the kind of things, the kind of news they're announcing, because when a meme coin is aping, is going very very high, there are some kind of things that developers actually posting or tweeting just to entice what is it called, more people into it. So then again, you can also check the website, because the reason why I always check all of this is because if you, for instance, now you invested money in a website, you invested money in Twitter, you invested money in Telegram, let's be logical, you invested about $300 and something in paying for this you to be added at this level. You also locked some liquidity. I checked, bots are not buying your coin. Like immediately it was listed, I saw no bots actually making any early buys, because whenever you see bots making early buy, that is the first time that it is a trash. That early buy itself should be the first thing you look at. For once you're on the seconds, you've already known what I've showed you already, and you're looking at the early buys. All you have to do is very very simple. Once you're looking at the early buys, be sure that bots are not making that buys, because if bots are making that buys, just know that that thing is not going to live long. It's a shit coin. So now imagine if you invest in all of these things, website, Twitter, locked your liquidity, paid for this, then you're not hoping to leave the market. Maybe once you get $2,000 or $1,000 you leave the market. No, you're hoping to at least live with something significant. Like the people who actually invested in this coin, they've actually spent like $1,000 or $2,000, but then again they are hoping to get like 50,000, 20,000. So they are not going to crash this coin. Now this coin might still go high. The market cap, you see it's down 440. The market cap can still go as high as let's say 5 million, 3 million. Before you see, they will just say, oh, we've made enough for the day, let's call it a day, over to the next thing, the sell-off. You understand? So these are the things you look at for. So these things now will make you understand something. So these are all key levels, these are all key things that you understand. So before you say you want to jump into a meme coins, I've already showed you things you have to look at for. So if you look at all these things, you know exactly what you're doing. With all these things, you know the exact thing you're doing. You're not making a mistake. You're not making unnecessary losses. So another thing, again, this is actually for traders. I actually have a comprehensive videos for traders who are trading meme coins, because trading meme coin can be actually very very profitable, because meme coins actually moves like futures if you're a futures trader, because that's where I am. That's how meme coins percentage actually moves. So now again, there's what is called trading with market cap. So the key market caps are, let me just write it out. So now again, I will explain why this. Uh, I will explain why this market. I will explain why this. What is it called? This key markets. The key market caps. I will explain why it's very very important. So now, advanced traders, people who actually know what meme coins are. This is exactly how they trade. So this is exactly how they trade. They use these levels to know exactly what is happening, because most of the times when you are in a token and the market cap moved from 10k to 50k, if it's not really a good token, it will not pass 50k. If it's good, it can go to 100k. If it's not good, it crash. It can go to 500k. If it's not good, it crash. It can go. So now the reason why advanced traders actually use this key market cap, I actually have a comprehensive topic on this, because this is actually very important for traders. So if you want to trade, let's say meme coins, this is how you can actually know what you're doing. So now the 10k cap is actually the first cap that you actually watch what actually happens. Then now you will now watch what plays if it gets to the 50k. Then from the 50k you can now make your analysis. Then you chase 100k, 500k. So now let me just show you, for instance. So look at this. These are all key levels. So let's go there. So this coin, it's even started from 10k, because they actually had people who actually developed this coin. They actually had proper investments. They actually had very very good investments in this coin. They actually had very very good investment, so that's why the coin actually moved like crazy. So most times when you want to trade market like this, so you need to understand that at any level, let's say a round number like 100k, 200k, 300k, 500k, the price will actually experience some buy. People will actually be selling. Like if you notice at this trade 500k, yeah, you see before it got there, people already start selling because they were uncertain. You see this 200 level, you see people actually making an entry. So all this round figure, it could be 10k, 20k. There's actually a comprehensive lecture on this so you can understand. But if you're not advanced, stay away from the market cap trading, because but seriously, like if you want to trade the market, a trader is different from a sniper. Like when you're trading and when you're sniping are two different things. So if you want to trade market cap, if you want to snipe, you use the price. So the price will give you more detailed information of what is actually happening, because when you're using the market cap, you're waiting for the price to get to a certain level, reverse back or move ahead of that level. Then you watch it for how it approaches the next level, which is round number again, and see what actually happens, and move again the round number and move again. But most of the time, before the price actually gets to that 200, 100, you see that around that kind 99, 98, 96, it will start dipping. Then if it has powerful engagement or marketing, the price will actually go higher again. So now these are the things that have actually made you all understand about shitcoin. So like I say, you should always make sure that you understand all of this. So whenever you see all this small buys with bots, you will see them. Just go to your chart, go to any new coin, and just start watching how the coin is performing. If you see the same address making some sell, just know that the address is a bot, and as long as it's a bot, there's no hope of this coin. Because if a token automatically starts their project using a bot, what kind of, that means they have no community, that means they have no real buyers and real sellers. That means they're just luring you as a foolish buyer to just come and waste your money. So whenever you see bots, like if I want to trade any token and I analyze it and I see a bot making a buy, I just leave that token, because to me it's already a stupid project. Because why are you trying to deceive me? Why are you trying to make me feel like the market is going up? Why are you trying to make me feel like people are actually buying? So these are all the psychology game you have to know. So these are the things. So you have to write down this checklist: liquidity lock, rock check, both making small buys, check the volume of the performance, use the second time frame to make your entry if you're a sniper. You could also use the minutes if you want to trade. Check the community, check the engagement, check the Twitter and the websites. Do not check Telegram, because you just be wasting your time. So check the website, check the Twitter, check how many followers they have, how many engagement they have, what are they posting about it. And another rule is, this is a very important rule, very, very important rule. Do not hold any shit coin for more than 24 hours. This is very, very important. If you want to write anything down, do not hold any shit coin for more than 24 hours, because the time you're wasting to hold this the time you're wasting to hold these shit coins, the time you're wasting to hold this shit coin is actually the time you will use and go into another coin and actually make car. Just imagine you're sniping in 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%. Yes, you're gonna get losses here, which is inevitable, but then again, understanding these things I've showed you will actually put you ahead of the market. You will actually be very profitable because you will know exactly what you're doing. You're not just jumping in like a zombie. Most of you are zombies. That's why I end up saying, oh God, how will I make money from crypto? There's someone that actually knows. You know what he actually does? He has too much money to throw around. He'll just bring out like $1,000 and buy any coin that he just sees. He just buy like $20, then the next day he will not check which has performed better, which has performed bad, and just add up his losses and profit and move to the next day. So this is actually a very crazy strategy, but that's if you have the money to throw around. But for you watching this video, it shows that you don't have that money to throw around. I'm not going to advise you to do that. You understand? You have to first make money from this before you invest money in this. That's why I actually made this particular course that you're watching very, very free. I made it very, very simple, and I made it free so you can actually know something. But then again, in the paid course, that's where I actually went deeper and deeper and deeper. But with this you have learned in this course, I'm 100% certain that you will see the markets now from a very, very different perspective. So that's the thing. So do not hold a shit coin for more than 25, 40, 24 hours. But why are you even holding a shit coin for more than 10 minutes? What time frame are you using? Why are you holding the shitcoin for more than 20 minutes, more than 5 minutes? Are you joking with yourself? Because the more you joke with yourself, the more you joke with your capital. So I'm here to help you become a very, very good trader. So I have a paid course. So if you are ready to invest, because the more you invest in yourself, the more money you make. And one thing with knowledge is that once given out to you, I can never take it back from you. So the money you make, you can show appreciation. Oh, thank you for your lectures, I made money from this or this. I'll be grateful. But then again, that knowledge is with you. So because this is the season, and I'm telling you that for as long as Bitcoin keep pumping high, shit coins, meme coins will keep pumping high, and people will keep making a kill out of it. So you just have to understand all of this and know exactly what you are doing. So these are just brief things that I just want you all to know. But then again, in my course I also teach about copy trading, because there are actually some people who are actually very, very profitable in trading. So you can just copy their wallet, and whatever they buy, you buy. Whenever they sell, you sell. So the bots I use, maybe I have to make a video on it, or I'll just add it to the paid course. So with this knowledge now, go into the market. If you know any bots that you're using, fine and good, you can use any bots you want to use. But then again, you have this knowledge, you understand these things, and for you knowing this now shows that you are good to go. So go into the market and make the money, and remain blessed. Thank you.